Hello? My mic should be on and I should be talking. Hopefully that's the case. It has been a very, very long time since I streamed. So, uh, yeah. Hopefully it's all working okay. Um, I think it's been like almost an entire year since I streamed, like on my channel. So, yeah. But I made some new graphics and stuff, like literally in the last 2 hours. So, that's all nice and fancy and fitting my current aesthetic. But, just loading up the server real quick and then I'm gonna switch over the screen. You might also hear my dog in the background because, I haven't streamed in so long and she's, like, not used to that, not happy. Turning down my game music a little bit. Hold on. Okay, working? Yes. Okay. Got a little avatar that is being a little weird. Hold on. Test. Okay, I guess it's not gonna work if I minimize it, which is kind of weird, but uh okay. Should be okay now. Let me know if the music is too quiet or too loud because I turned it down quite a bit in the game. Okay. So we're on my server. It's been a very long time since I've streamed Minecraft, and it's not because I haven't been playing Minecraft, it's just because I just I just haven't really been on in the last few months for much time at all. So we're gonna do a world tour. Because we're ending the season. It's been a little bit over a year, so it's been longer than the last season, I think. And it's just kind of time, you know. It's not been super active in the kind of holiday months because that's a bit typical. And even though every season kind of ends with wanting to do more stuff because we have unfinished projects, it's kind of just better in the end to realize that we should probably restart and do a new map. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna reset the server in the next few days. It's gonna open up again on the weekend, and we're gonna have a whole new world. So I am not gonna start talking about what's going on here. Oh, thank you. I literally just made the stream layout today. Like 2 hours ago. So yes, it is brand new. I have not shown it off before. But we're gonna go to spawn because we're gonna just start talking about things there, and then we'll start moving around. Do I have more rockets on me? I guess we'll find out. I believe spawn is this way. The chunks aren't loading. Come on, server. I know it's been a while. Ooh, ooh, why did I get a lag spike? Ah, there we go. Over here. I know, because the creeper farm is an indicator. So we are going to return to spawn and kind of just start there. I'm going to wander around spawn area first, and then I'll start traveling into the nether to go and find some other people's bases. I don't 100% know everyone's bases, like, just by recognizing them necessarily. I remember most of them, but not all of them. And so I may not name exactly who did what because I don't want to mess up who did what. um, but let me see if I have more rockets before we continue. Yes. Oh, that was not my silk touch. Oops. Did I leave an ender chest in here? Nope. Okay, I no longer have an ender chest. Well, anyways, let's just get started. So let's start at the very, very beginning, which is over here. This is right where we spawned in this little house, spawn house. Not much going on here. It's just junk from when we started. Just a crappy little house made with the materials that we had. And then we kind of made this. I made this little center place, and yeah. So this is right where we started, right in the edge of a jungle-ish thing. And then I made my own little starter house over here, which didn't last very long, honestly. Like, I barely used it. I used it to make a mine down here, and I was gonna make an enchanting room here, but that didn't last. I moved pretty quickly. And so yeah, this was basically just for me to have a mine. There's some stuff in here still. I sometimes came back just to go grab materials and stuff like that. So, but yeah, this was my starter house, and we have a few other things that got built around here, like a bamboo farm. I can't remember who made it, but got a bamboo farm. I believe this goes all the way up to Oofy's base, which we will go in once we come back, but we're gonna go to the village. Hi, Breen. Yeah, I forgot. I have changed my username, and I know some people haven't seen that I changed my username. But yes, it is me, Mori. So we're gonna go to the spawn village. Luckily for us, we spawned with a village. I'll come back and describe more of these houses, but I just want to get the basic, like, non-base stuff described and out of the way. But yeah, so we have a little spawn village here, and do we have any mine carts that I can take? Yes. We were using, at the very beginning of the season, we were trying to do stuff that was like, I can't, just gonna, okay. We were trying to not use any, like, elytra or anything right away. So we had some minecart tracks going to the village because that was kind of something that I wanted to make sure we did, was just not go to the end, like, right away and get elytra, because I just wanted to have some ground travel. You can also see these little pools here. I think Mothy made those for using the trident to travel, but we had some minecart tracks going to the village, and I had hopes of making, like, a pretty intricate minecart system that was supposed to go to what was supposed to be the location of the shopping district, but in the end, we eventually got to the end and got elytra, and so yeah, it's kind of natural that it didn't go anywhere further. Like, that's just kind of the fate of getting the elytra. But still, I still liked using the track. I would still use it a lot of the time because it's a short enough distance that it's like, why waste rockets anyways? But yeah, so this is our spawn village area. It's a nice little place. I can't remember exactly everyone who worked on this. I feel like Peter did. and this is an iron farm that looks very nice and pretty. And so yeah, it's pretty decent iron farm. We have a lot of iron just sitting in here, very efficient. So that was nice to have. There's also a cow crusher with cows in it for leather and stuff, and that's been very nice. I actually hadn't seen. I don't know when this got added. I don't feel like I remember seeing a turtle farm. Is that what this is? Yeah, turtle farm. Okay. I don't know why I don't feel like I remember seeing that, but there's a few other farms here that I probably don't 100% recognize. I know that we have Wolf Farm over here. There's String Farm or trading. Lots of stuff there. Got some villagers sitting around in here, and this got also bigger. So we got some villagers in there, got sugar cane. This pretty much just became a little hub for a variety of farms and whatnot. So yeah, it was very useful early on, and I still used it for quite a while. I never really ended up making my own farms, so yeah, everyone who contributed to this was very nice. It was very useful for everyone. I've never been a farm maker, so having people on the server who do that is always nice. But yeah, there's not too much to show here, other than just this specific location. There was supposed to be a shopping district close by, but we ended up changing that. But we can head back to the spawn area, and I can focus on the bases that are over there. So let's get going. I do think minecart trails are tracks are nice to have for just the short little distance. It's cute, and I know that in the updates that are coming that the minecarts are going to be even better, so I'm hoping that once they improve the speed and stuff of minecarts, then it'll be even more useful to actually travel with them. It's probably not going to be better than the Elytra, but it would be nice to have some improvements to the minecarts. But there's quite a few people who settled around spawn, so we can look at that. I think let's go over this way, because over here I believe is butterflies. Which I remember, I think I helped. Oh, I am hungry. Oop. Oops. Over here is Butterfly's place, and I believe I helped Butterfly a bit with the roof or something. And it's a nice little place. A lot of trees. I believe I helped make the roof shape or something. I remember being over here at one point, so but it's been quite a while. So yeah, it's a nice little house. I love the colors and using the cherry wood and stuff. Got some sniffers over here. I believe this was also part of Butterfly's base as well. So yeah, nice little thing here. My character is stuck. Okay. So there's butterflies. I know a few people settled in this little area. I don't know why I can't remember who lived here, but there was all made out of trapdoors. Some more buildings over here, and lots of bamboo. Lots and lots of bamboo. There's another portal, which we will go into eventually. Here's a track that goes to Ufi's place. So, and I believe this goes to Eon's. Let's go to Eon's first, because I think Ufi's base is pretty large. I don't have a... Or... There are minecarts in here? Yes. So let's go to Eon's base, which I believe is this track over here. There's some other stuff over there I'm gonna circle back around. But yes, let's go up this way. Which this was, you know, fun. Obviously, the one problem with minecart tracks is that they're very expensive, but having stuff like this is fun, because then you get to get a nice little ride, and you can see other stuff. You can see Ufi's base over there, you can see everything else down there. I think it's just really, really nice to have, and I wish that minecart tracks were also not so expensive. I usually don't like having crafting recipes that make things a bit too easy, but we've had a few crafting recipes on the server, and I've been kind of considering using the one that allows you to have powered rails with copper, because that would very much take away some of the cost. So yeah. Oh, ender chest. So yeah, let's walk down here real quick. If Eon was on, I would love to have him show around a little bit, but let's go down to the path here, and that would probably be a good entrance. I haven't really taken a look at Eon's base in a while, so I don't know what may have changed. And I believe I am correct in this being Eon's base. Like, I'm quite sure. Again, I don't know if we didn't really properly, like, have a spreadsheet. I mean, we did have a spreadsheet, but, like, not everyone used it, which is kind of the problem. I hope to maybe next season be a bit more organized with actually tracking down everyone's bases. Because it's handy, so I can refer to it for this kind of stuff, these tours and whatnot. But yes, this is a very nice space. I haven't been here in a while. I can't remember exactly what it looked like last time I was here, but very nice entryway, and the diorite. I always like seeing people use diorite. Goes outside. I may be missing, you know, certain parts of people's bases because I don't know my way around all of them. That's just natural. Did I go this way? That goes outside. Sniffers. That's a lot of sniffers. I don't think I've had any sniffers this season. I was a bit too distracted by everything else in life, and so I just didn't have time to really think about them. Oh, nice. I didn't realize you had a Prime sub either. I always forget about anyone being a sub to my channel. But yeah, this is Eon Space. Very nice. I like it. I like how it's built into the mountainside, but like there's still a lot of a house here. Let me fly up and around and get a nice look at it. It's a very nice house. Also, I do like all the coral and stuff here. This is nice. I always love the tropical stuff in this game, but there's not a lot of it. Making like kind of your own biomes as well is like, that's something that I kind of want to do a little bit, but I don't want to get too ambitious with it, you know, because I don't want to try and turn like a whole area into a into a new biome. But yeah, this is Eon Space. Let's fly back over just to make it simple. Also, this bridge is like really nice. Seeing like an entire bridge made for the track is really nice. I really like that. It takes so much work though, and on top of getting the rails, it's like kind of a nightmare to do. But yeah, let's go this way before I go back to Ufi's, because again, I believe Ufi's base is very large, but yeah, we got some little bases here. This is LG's place. Got some more farms and stuff of theirs. I know, actually, I will not forget it, but I'm pretty sure Olive's tree is over here. Yeah. The little jungle tree. Let me get up. Little tree. Yeah, just a little tree. Yeah, I hope you can play more in the new season. It'd be nice to see a full base. Whoops. Just threw my sword. I know there's like a lot of little random things, you know? A lot of little places that people started. Like there's some stuff over here. I don't exactly know who started over here. But someone did. There's a little church over here. I remember someone talking about making their like church and stuff, but I do not remember who. There's that, and then there's stuff over here too. A little barn. I remember seeing these like really early on in the server like starting, and I was like, wow, how did you guys get started so fast? Plus there's calcite, which is nice. So, which I like this place. And the terracotta and stuff, like, geez. So yeah, got these little places up here that some people made. I don't really think, actually, Puri is somewhere out here. Yes, over here. I remember. Yeah, Puri went, like, from kind of the village area, then over here. So, here's that. Mothy's also nearby, I think. But yes, I believe this is Puri's place. A lot of cherry tree stuff, because that was brand new when we started the server. I didn't really use it, but I was in a desert, so I didn't have a good palette to kind of blend it with. So this is also right next to a generated structure from the data pack that we use for land generation. So this is not built by a player. But yeah, this is where Puri set up, and then I believe is Mothy over here because of the beacon, which was kind of a lot of the digging and stuff that he did last season. So, so not too much going on here, but that was also pretty early on. I know some of this stuff wasn't really touched too much later in the season, but I think this is kind of it for the spawn area. And things that are not through the nether. I think this is like most of everyone's place. Let's do a big flyover. Or farms. There's another village over there too. Believe that's probably it. Oop. My elytra broke. I was not watching. Well, let me see. I don't think I have... I don't have an extra elytra, in my, ender chest, so... I guess we will be going through the nether to find my stuff. Because I think that's probably the fastest way. Alright. I guess we'll be going through the nether sooner than I thought. Let's go. Honestly, is it faster? You know what? No, it's actually if I can get a boat, it'll be faster to just go across the ocean. Um, let's see. Because I was just at the spawn area. I was pretty much in the spawn area, so that's not too difficult. And I'm so glad we have graves, so I don't have to worry about any of that stuff despawning. So the hurry for gathering items is not that bad. Wait. Do I have a boat already? Probably not. Alright. I was using boats quite a bit this season, when we did not have Elytra yet, and honestly, it was pretty nice. I'm forever thankful that they improved boats. Oh, I have a boat here. I did leave a lot of boats around for myself, since I was using them so much. So, let's get back to spawn, I guess. Never mind a bit of a boat travel every once in a while. When I was playing like really old beta a while ago when I was trying to get back into Minecraft, and oh man, I do not miss how the boats were at all. I do not miss how janky they were, but also I definitely don't miss how they would break into pieces. Like, why was that ever a thing? Why did they just, like, let them break into pieces? How far is my render distance? Jesus. Does not need to be that big. Yeah, recently when I've kind of been playing Minecraft a bit more, but initially it wasn't actually like, I guess I wouldn't say it was actual Minecraft because I was playing on MCCI, doing fishing. So, you know, I was playing Minecraft, but not really playing Minecraft. uh, and it was fun. I kind of fell out of it in the last few days because I was doing other stuff and got distracted, but it's still fun. But I was kind of like, oh, I should play like actual Minecraft. You know, like actually play the game. But I decided to play some of the beta because, of course, of course, you were fishing. Yeah, I decided to play some of beta Minecraft because like I just find myself kind of overwhelmed by new Minecraft sometimes when I try to get back into it. And even though I knew I wasn't gonna like stick with the beta stuff because it's, you know, kind of a pain, and you kind of realize how much new stuff is good, it was still kind of nice to do it because it forced me to be limited. And and so like it was kind of cool playing Minecraft, but being like in the old stuff and not having all the materials and tools and stuff. And kind of helped me be like, oh yeah, I like Minecraft. I don't have to be overwhelmed by stuff that's the oldest stuff that's in the game. So I think I played beta 1.4, and that was interesting because that was a pretty old one. Like I primarily played 1.7.2 or 3, and that had like a decent amount of stuff, but 1.4 was, yeah, that was, I decided to go with that one because that was kind of like a version that lacked a ton of stuff but not like so much that it was, you know, I wanted to find the version that had like beds. There was no way I was gonna play it without beds. So let's see. Whoops. So I need to go to 45, 69. 45, 69. Yeah, that was one thing that I kind of just didn't realize either was actually how close a lot of the beta releases were. Like it felt like forever. Wait, 45. $60. Oh wait, I am looking at the wrong coordinates. I was looking at these. I need 45, -1, 357. Man, I'm like, I always get so lost with coordinates until I like actually stare at them and really notice what direction the numbers are going in. That sure is a hole. I should probably be taking the minecart track. But yeah, a lot of the beta releases were so close to each other, and it feels like they were so far apart. But I think it was just because there was so much stuff going on. I don't have any food. I just realized. Whatever. I'll be at the village soon, so whatever. The one thing for sure I think that nobody misses, especially, is not being able to shift click. That's something that definitely caused a problem for me. I was like, oh god, you can't shift click and you can't right click in inventories and crafting and stuff. That was definitely something. It's like if I could get that in old Minecraft, I'd probably play it more. There we go. Got all my shit back. However, I need to repair my elytra now. Let's see. Maybe I can get some XP at the village real quick. And then we can go to the end when we go to the nether. Cow Crusher. Yeah, I was just thinking that. Cow Crusher time. Let's see. Cow Crusher. I also forgot I was trying to use horses early this season, but I think I got so tired of, like... I was already tired of... Jeez, let me... turn that down. Ooh. My sweeping edge, I think, just killed all of them. Oop. That was not my intention. Well, it's the end of the season. So... Oh. That goes... That's all the cows. And, season over. Cow's gone. I'm gonna go back to spawn and go through the portal that way. Alright. Yeah, as I was saying, I wanted to get back into horses this season, but, oh, I'm gonna put on some armor real quick. because the pigmen are pretty bad in there. But I did so much horse breeding last season, which was really cool to figure out how to get a good mule, but like it was so much work, and it was kind of a pain. So but yeah, this is the Nether hub that we're gonna go through, and Peter worked on this basically the entire time. We spawned in a warped forest, which was nice. Oh, hello. I am also gonna stay muted in game and just talk on the stream, but yeah, we got the Nether hub here, and basically everyone I think connected. I always get like a little lost when I'm trying to figure out where to go in here, but here's Oofy's. Oops. Here's Oofy's portal somewhere in here, and we'll go back there eventually. But let's see. There's Eon's portal as well. Yeah, we'll go back to Oofy when we come back to spawn. And I think we just a little janky getting around some of these portals. I don't even know whose portal this is, but oh, is it? Oh, spawn portal. Okay. Yeah, Oofy stairs, portal elevator. But let's go. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yes, this is the actual part of the hub. We got a little map here too, which is pretty cool. I like seeing the map. I think that's a pretty fun idea because of the fact that it kind of goes all over the place, and I would definitely get lost. But yeah, we've got a little map, and let's see, which way should we go first? I believe let's go down this way first, because I usually go this way, I believe. Yeah. So let's see. Do I have a boat on me? I do. And maybe I'm trying to think of the best way to visit everyone, but let's go down the red line and see what we run into, and then I'll just kind of work my way backwards. How about that? Oh yes, the dispensers. Yes. Also, I really like the tunnels. This one especially is really nice. The whoops. Oh god. The terracotta and stuff. The black terracotta is always really cool to me. Oh god. Jesus, I always forget how fast. So, I believe some people's bases were this way, right? So I'm gonna go down here. Yes, there were some bases down here. Oh, my boat. There we go. Yeah, they look really cool, and I really need to use the glazed terracotta. That's something that I always just don't use, because in my head, I'm like, oh, it's too much effort, but it's not really that much effort. So yeah, there's a number of bases over here, so we'll go, what's down here? Why am I... Oh, okay. I guess we'll go to your place first. It's been so long since I've been over here, so I don't know what anyone's done since I was last here. But I do remember everyone was kind of around this general area. Oh, I got jump boost. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. You were in there for a lot of stuff. So honestly, it'd be really cool to live in the Nether. I mean, if it didn't also suck a lot. But there's a number of other bases over here, so I guess maybe I will just explore to the other bases on foot, because that might just be easier to do. So let's take a look around. Oop. Maybe, I don't have a bed. Or I would sleep. Ow. I could make a bed. There we go. Oh god. Creatures. Monsters everywhere. I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, I remember this tower. Oh god. Okay, we're fine. Yes, I remember coming to this tower, like, a few times, which is very nice. God, yeah, it's been basically, like, I can't remember when this map started. I don't know why I can't remember. But it's been definitely, like, over a year. Nice horses. Very cute. Storage. Assume this goes up, yeah, to the rest of the tower. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen all the signs, but very nice. Yeah, let's go up. I had intended to build a giant tower last season, but I did not. I think one of my problems too is that I find towers to be a little bit inconvenient to actually use, and so I would have probably not have used it either. Ooh, nice coral. I gotta use the coral. I always forget about them, because I usually don't end up finding a warm ocean, but I live right next to one. I like the cafe floor, that's cute. Nothing. Nothing here. Yeah, I'm gonna assume most of these floors are empty. Oh, this one's not. Oh, that's nice. I gotta map stuff out next season, because I love seeing the maps. It's always cool to just see everything. It's a lot of stone. Nothing there. Now we're at the top. There's a lot of stuff here, huh? It's a nice, big village, too. Let's see, so started over there. Guess I'll fly down this way. What's over here? Looks like a courthouse. And some other stuff. Ah, okay. Cute little place. Nice. I like this. There's a lot of little... I didn't get around enough in my base to actually decorate stuff in detail, which is something that I want to make sure I'm able to do and not, like, get distracted by something that's too big, because that's kind of what ended up happening. Wow, this is a nice long hallway. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Ooh, farms and whatnot. Oh, I like this open lake here. That's really nice. Also, the stone stair design is fun. And all the kelp. Yeah, I have no clue. Oh, it's down here? Yeah, okay. Lots of dogs. Lots of dogs. Oh, okay, there's... looks like you can get in up here, too. And... okay. Can I... and... oh... back down here. Okay. Yeah, well, there's a lot of contraptions down here. Huh. Oh yeah, sniffers. Oops. I gotta get into using the sniffers because of the dyes that those flowers can give, because that's also very nice. Wow, this goes down really far. This goes down very far. Jeez. Ouch. All the way down to bedrock. Wow. Probably should go upstairs. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was worried I would have to climb those ladders again. Back up I go. This is a very long way to go. Jeez. Oh, you know what? I should probably repair my elytra, like, fully. And so, let's, I'm gonna fly back to that tower, the central area. And then once I'm done taking a look around, head back into the nether and then maybe go to the end, like, immediately. Unless there's some other XP farm around here. Then, yeah. Ooh, yeah, trading. That's something I could do. I have a lot of junk I gotta put away in my inventory. So let's just throw this junk. Get rid of that. This is nice. I like the village that's been redecorated. I'll take a look around first and then I'll go and trade. Ooh. Okay, I see. Oop. Nope. Bouncy. I like that. Oops. It's a little awkward at moments. Yeah, it's a little odd. This is nice. I like this. This platform. With all the glass. Imagine... wonder if you could trident in these... I don't know if you can trident in these little shallow ones. I don't know if they have to be a full block or not. I like this. All the prismarine. That's a block that I always want to use, but I get too lazy to actually use it. So... oh god, that's a lot of axolotls. That's a lot of axolotls. You know what? I'm gonna go trade. I gotta get some XP before I forget and I die again. Let's see. Where are the villagers? Are they? Yes. Let's see. What do these guys have? These guys are blacksmiths. Okay. Ah, okay. Where's iron? Whoops. Shooting off rockets. Okay. Thank you. All right. Okay, cool. Make those back into blocks. And, there we go. Here, let me give you your iron back. This is nice. I like this village. This is, I like kind of hoped to do a similar kind of village makeover, but I got a bit carried away with the idea of like fully expanding it and stuff. So I never got around to that. But this is nice. All this terracotta. I think this is a pretty good look at the area. I assume that all the portals that were in that area where your place was is like all of this. I don't know if there's anything I missed that was significant, but yeah. All right. Let's head back. I'm gonna head through the same portal just so I know where I'm coming out. And we can backtrack. Yeah, I think I'll go and find the shopping district portal just so I can get there directly. Let's see. All right. Yeah, so that's the tower. Let's see. It wasn't that far, so I'll just jump walk. Blaze. Yes, shopping district. Had intended to have I guess a shop here. I was hoping to bring my horse thing back and put it over here, but the travel and stuff would have just been so inconvenient. So I didn't do that. Yeah, had a lot of stuff. But we got a few places, got some rockets, the necessities. We didn't end up really having too much in the way of shops. Yes, that as well. I forgot that they changed that, so now you can easily transfer entities into portals and stuff. Oh, I like this. Beacon bits. All right, that's nice. I did not have any beacons this season. Didn't realize that. And I also like how this place looks. It's very, very nice. Oh, got graves. Oh, my texture pack is messed up. This is a nice bridge. Okay. There's a lot of like new stuff that was added while we were playing this season that I just didn't end up using. Which hopefully I can change that in the new map and utilize some of the new things. I like this. This is a nice shop idea. I wish I actually like utilized it because I definitely needed a beacon, but I did not get any. But yeah, pretty empty shopping district here. Yes, please. I would love to actually do stuff with horses in the new season because I think it would have been fun. I just got lazy. I especially, like last season, I really loved actually figuring out how to use the mules and how to actually get like a really fast mule, and I would really love to do that. I would love to actually get a good mule in the new season. Yeah, I had like a whole chart, like a whole spreadsheet for the stats that I did, and had like a breeding chart and stuff to track all of them. I had a naming system based on like color. All right, blue tunnel. Blue tunnel. The only problem with the map and stuff is that like I start to forget what the map actually was when I start going down the tunnels. Lots of pink. Oh, I see. Oh gosh. Guardian farm. That's cool. I did not know that we actually had a guardian farm here. Lots of prismarine, which is a block that I never use because I never like getting it. So I'll have to remember that. That's nice. Yeah, I don't really remember how much we properly put stuff. It looks nice though. I mean, you know, for how much there is, it still looks nice. I think I don't remember exactly how much we put in the spreadsheets and stuff, but I really want to be a bit more on top of putting coordinates and stuff. Oh, the trident elevator. Yeah, I never really used tridents in this game, honestly. Which it's mostly because there's so many other modes of transportation that I never think about it. This way, right? I think. Is it this way? Which way? Right, yes, this way. Let's see. Was there much that was down this way, or was this kind of the end? Yeah. Yeah, we can go back to the spawn. And then, oop, oh, oh. Sure, we're going this way. Okay. Sure, why not? What portals are over here? Iron Farm, that's right. This goes, that's to the spawn town, Frozen Ocean, Slime Farm, and Yellow Tunnel. Alright, yeah. Okay, farms. This way. I don't really know if there was, how many people were in the other direction, because so many people actually stayed close to spawn. Yeah, got everyone over there, and then mostly farms. So, let's see. I guess let's check out the farms down here, because that is the community farm, so that's just to the portal. I don't know if I ever properly went to the slime farm, or I think I might have gone once. Whoops. Ow. Get in. Okay. Yeah, I don't really remember if I've been down here before. Oops. Oh god. A little, a little dangerous. Yeah. Let's see which way. I don't know which portal's which at this point, so maybe this one. Yes. Okay. I don't think I ever came here for anything. But that's nice. Slime farm. I didn't really have much of a use for slime this season, so I guess I never came over here. How much slime is in here? Not much. Oh, okay. There's a little bit. There's a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on. Come on. Was there anything down here? No? Yeah. Maybe. Okay. Oh, this goes to the stronghold. Okay. There's like another path to the stronghold too, isn't there? Can't remember. But we can go to the stronghold because we have not been there yet. Okay. Didn't realize we were making an alternate route. Oh. What? Okay. I guess I walked through a biome there. Is it this way? What's down here? Are we going up or down? Don't know at this point. Oh, okay. Oh, that is a ghast. Oh god. Oh. Okay, not going down there. Don't wanna... I think it could have blown up the farm, so I'm just gonna leave. Alright, let's go back to the spawn area, because I'll go to the stronghold and figure out what else we may have missed. Okay. We didn't really need to take a boat for that. Or actually, yes, we did. Got mixed up on where we were. Okay, I see. We've come back around. Oops. Left. I remember in season 1, we had a ton of ice everywhere, and we tried to use the, okay, at the end. Right, right. Boats and ice are cool, but they are also, like, so awkward to use. Okay. There we go. Jesus. They are so fast. It's kind of, I'm kind of surprised it's still this way. Like, you feel like maybe it'd be a bit unrealistic, and so they change it. But nope. But yeah, let's go to the stronghold, I guess, which was is that down here? Or oh, okay, that's to Oofy's. Yeah, I always get turned around over here for some reason. Oh wait, this is the this is the other one. I don't know why we have this portal here. When we already have. Oh, I didn't pick up my boat. Did I? No, I didn't. Well. Okay. Yeah, even though I didn't like having our spawn in season 1 being a like snow biome for a variety of reasons, the ice rivers were pretty fun. Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, it's kind of a problem when we make multiple portals at spawn area and don't really know if we should get rid of them or not. Alright, strongholds. I don't really remember if we did anything in the end. Right, we did have the farm here. I didn't really use this one, actually. Maybe because I didn't use the elytra that much this season, so I didn't end up wanting to get XP. But that's nice. Always good to have an Enderman farm. So many pearls. So many pearls. But I don't think there was too much going on here this season. Giant hole. Yeah, because did so little elytra stuff. Didn't really have much of a purpose. Which is... Why does this feel so bare? Why does this island feel so weirdly big? Well, yeah, not much to see here. So I guess we'll go back to, oh, I'm probably going to spawn on my base. Nope, my bed was obstructed. I'm at spawn. Never mind. Let's see. Yeah, the last thing I guess I haven't done at spawn before I go back to my base is Oofy's tower. I have not walked through Oofy's place because it's pretty large. So we're gonna do that, and then I think... let me check something. Yeah, I've been going for like a little bit over an hour, so I'm gonna check out Oofy's place, and then I'm gonna check out my place, and we'll see if I think of anything I forgot. But Oofy's base is pretty large, and it's right at spawn. There's some elevators that go all the way up, but we're gonna take the staircase. Yeah, left entrance, house entrance. This is so much digging as well. but it's a pretty cool place. Let's see. Maybe I should have taken the other entrance. It's a little bit of a maze. This way, I believe. Yeah. All right. Thank you for being around for the tour as well. It's really nice to have someone who remembers some of the portals and stuff, especially because you worked on the Nether system and all that. That probably helped. So, little frog. Bees, farms. My way about playing Minecraft usually has me like never making farms. And so it's always wild to see people who just put so many farms in their bases and stuff. Nice. This is legitimately like a pretty like large castle. Which is really cool. I love seeing all that stuff. Dog. Yeah, Ufit got a lot done in the space. Nice window. Let's see. Let's go outside. Step outside and take a look at the place from out here. I'll also fly around. Giant clock. I walked around here like briefly to give Ufi something, I think. Yeah, this is a really, really nice base. Really nice house. Let me fly, because I think I need to get a view from up here to kind of see what everything is. Yeah, got the house here, got a clock tower. Very large clock tower. Then there's the portal over here as well, which is pretty cool. Because we can have custom portal sizes, which I feel like I always want to build something really big because I really want to utilize the custom portal sizes and stuff, but the bigger your build, the more work it is. But yeah, this is Ufi's place. A lot of it's really big on the outside. I know there's more stuff, like, I think probably underground and all that. So that's really cool. A lot of digging and stuff, and I know I'm probably going to get lost in here if I try to explore too much. There's a bit of a mine. That's nice. Lava. Yeah, I don't know exactly what direction I'm going in now, so I'm going to exit so I can not get lost. Also, the basalt. It's always interesting seeing people use this in a way that's almost like it's wood, because it does kind of look like wood if you don't think too hard about it. Like the way these are set up like logs. I always like the texture. I've never used it for anything really, because I usually don't build in colors like that. But let me go stand over here for a moment, because I'm going to take a quick BRB, just to use bathroom, and then we can move on. But you know what? Let me go here. Oop, there we go. All right, I'll be right back. Just a quick BRB. Okay, I'm back. Like I said, quick. Okay. Back to the game. I'm also going to turn off one of my resource packs because it's a little buggy with one of my other resource packs. All right, so yeah, Ufi's base is really large, so there's probably stuff that I'm missing, but I mostly wanted to take a look from the outside because it looks really nice. It looks really cool. I love the courtyard and just like all that stuff looks really good. It's a very large base. I was hoping someone was going to build up on the hill as well, or on the mountain, I guess, and they did. So I think we technically looked at everything. May not have known exactly whose bases were whose, but yeah, it looks like we probably saw everyone's bases. And now we're going to go back to my base because I didn't talk about my base. I just have a lot of stuff to say about it in the season, and so I'm going to spend time talking about my base and my thoughts on the season, and then thoughts on the next season and what we'll probably do for the next season, and my own plans for the next season. Because I like to ramble, and Minecraft gives me lots of thoughts creatively. So, despite not really playing a ton of Minecraft, I still love it, and I still watch a lot of Minecraft content. So, I think quite often. Also, there are a lot of farms here that I kind of just glossed over. I don't know exactly what all these are, but there's also that creeper farm. So, but yes, let's go back to my base. Oh, hi, Eon. Minecraft, my beloved. Yes. My beloved game that I play sometimes, but not all the time, and forget about and get, burnt out on. But my base is right over here, over the ocean. I usually just fly to it because it's so straightforward. I usually don't use my portal. But my base is settled in a desert village. Oh yes, I was just telling Olive earlier, I made all of this stuff today. I made my PNG tuber and my new border and my new BRB and starting cards like literally in the last 2 hours before I started streaming. So yes, this is all brand new. I had intentions to like have full colored PNG tuber, but obviously I was making it today, so I didn't really want to do that. It wouldn't have been very hard, but I didn't want to put a ton of effort into this if I was gonna do something new. But yeah, I decided to settle my base in a desert village. I'm gonna go sleep real quick because my idea for the season that I had was that I wanted to kind of do a makeover of like an existing vanilla village. Also, yeah, I do like having my avatar just be outlines. I feel like it's easier to read and it's not too distracting. But yeah, so I took over this village and my intention was to do a makeover of a vanilla village, and that's something I've always wanted to do, and I've seen people do it before or kind of just like make their own villages. Like, I cannot deny my biggest inspiration for this kind of thing, especially, was B00, because he's made a lot of villages or taken over villages in his single player world. And that was kind of something that I wanted to do as well. It seemed like a fun idea to kind of like take what is already here and expand on it and tweak it. And I was doing desert because I also really like the kingdom that B00 made in Building with B-Dubs Season 1, which was Escher, which was a desert village. It was like probably one of my favorites, and so I wanted to do something in the desert because I feel like it's also kind of underrated. And the first thing that I built was, I believe, this. I built this kind of, I guess, watchtower thing for the coastline. There's nothing inside, I don't think. I didn't do anything inside. And it was just supposed to be a tower to kind of bring attention to where my base is. And, whoops. And so yeah, there's nothing really in here. It was just to kind of be like, hey, look, there's smoke, and you can see my tower where I live. And I was doing something. I was trying to kind of figure out the block palette that I wanted to use for the rest of the village because I was intending to kind of take out some of the blocks here. And so I have spruce with sandstone and birchwood, which was kind of my plan. But I ended up actually wanting to go back on that. I didn't actually want to keep that palette. I wanted to actually go back and just use sandstone and stuff because after that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this even more simple and I'm going to kind of just stick to what is vanilla looking. Because if I go too detailed like that build, I might never finish anything. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to just try and like replicate existing vanilla houses. And then I'll go back and like decorate stuff and add more detail if I want. I started tweaking like the roads. I started adding a little bit of roads here, which the bottom of sandstone like stairs. That is such a nice texture. I never thought about it, but these are upside down stairs, and they're really nice. So I'm probably going to use that more. They blend in so well, and it started to realize like how simple building in desert actually is, with all these little textures and stuff. Like a lot of these houses, it might be hard to tell which ones are vanilla and which ones are not. Let's see, let me get my hands back. This house is mine. I made this house. This house is also mine. A lot of these posts I made or kind of moved around. This house is not mine. That one's vanilla. This one is obviously mine. I based it off of a vanilla house, but this is my house. More like storage. That is one that I built over here. Kind of more like tweaked because it kind of existed, but the generation was messed up, and so I kind of fixed it. I made this house for a shepherd where there's some sheep. I made this one. And then I made all of these over here. This one here. This one over here. A lot of these are all just outlines now. This one over here. This one. Yeah, I have all these laid out. This one's mine. This one here is mine. This one is also mine. Basically, also this one. My intention was that I went on the Minecraft wiki and I looked up the schematics for vanilla houses, and I just started plopping them down. I wanted to expand this all the way over here and all the way over here. I wanted to fill this up with houses, and I kind of had a loose idea of like districts. This was going to kind of go into being a bit more of a rich district where there were like larger houses, and they were near the coastline, and they were fancier, and then everything in town was going to start to get more dense. You know what? I'm going to be a little cheaty for myself and go into spectator because the fact that this is supposed to be bigger, I want to get a better overview, and I don't have free cam mod, so we're just going to spectator. But yeah, so pretty much everything right in here was all vanilla, aside from a few of these houses over here. And then everything that way started to get built by me. I wanted to just kind of make it all look vanilla. I was like, if I keep it looking vanilla, it'll be simple. But if I fill it up enough and expand it enough, it's going to feel like something special, like something that was made by someone. And that's kind of what I wanted to do, is do that kind of as a base. And then I had like my bridge going down here, which led to what was going to be like kind of a market area. This was already generated, or actually partially generated, one of the structures that generated, and so I was kind of going and tweaking this, but I did not finish it. And then I was going to start building farms out here. As you can see, there's very loose outlines of where I was going to put stuff. So I was going to put some farms out here, and I was going to have like railroads that were going to attach everything. There's also a few spawners over here that I was going to try and use. But and the bigger idea was, city over there, then market, then farms, and then I was gonna surround this lake with buildings, and then because that's not all I was wanting to do, I wanted to kind of make an oasis, and so I wanted to terraform this a bit. And then I was going to go underground and I was going to build an underwater tunnel system that would go to a ton of little secret rooms, like little caves. And that was like the ultimate thing, was I wanted to have like a kind of a secret underground thing going on. And yeah, I always wanted to have something underwater, and I thought like a tunnel system, like a maze, would be fun, and then you could pop up into little caverns. And yeah, and I have this all decorated like an oasis because I always think the lush stuff looks really cool. So yeah, that didn't happen. But I wanted to like run into natural caves and fill it up. But yeah, that was like the ultimate goal, was to expand this all the way out here. And a secondary goal like that could have happened was I wanted to also create a rail system to this village over here and kind of just, morph it into my existing village, because it's like, oh, well, this village already exists. I can just attach this to mine and make it feel even bigger. So I had intentions to create a rail system that went over here, all the way over here. And there's even more villages. So like, if I had time, which I definitely would not have had time, I would have gone from this village to the one that's over here somewhere. Yeah. Over here. And then this one would have gone over here. I believe there's another one. Yeah. Over here to this area, to the mesa. So that could have been a much longer term plan that definitely would not have happened in one season. There's no way that would have happened. So yeah, that's what my base plan was. And obviously I didn't get very far. In my plan, I think, like, technically in my head, it feels like I didn't really get anywhere because I have so little buildings that, like, I think what kind of sucked to me in the end was that it felt like I didn't do much because I was like, oh, I'm making simple buildings. I should build so much faster because these are just simple vanilla schematics. And so I'm like, oh, I didn't really do that much. And so that kind of sucked because I thought maybe I was going to get more done just because I simplified the schematics that I was going to go after. And so, yeah, I think it wasn't really about, like, the simplicity. It's like, just because the buildings were more simple, didn't mean I was going to get more done. It just, like, I think it kind of made me not care as much. Like, I, like, lost attachment because I was just trying to fill up space. It was, the kind of, way that I was building was like, I just gotta make buildings. I just gotta start filling it up so that there's a ton of things and it starts to look like it's a busy city without really caring about individual buildings. It was just like, okay, time to copy this one. Time to copy the next one. And so I didn't end up really caring about, like, any of the buildings that I was supposed to be making. And so then I just didn't really want to build them. Even this building felt like it was like, I gotta have a building for this. I gotta have a storage system. And I want to, like, actually care about the buildings that I'm making. It would have taken so much longer, and it probably would have taken me a lot longer to figure out what I wanted to do if I put that mindset to this kind of project. So it probably wouldn't have worked out anyways. But like, the first season, I kind of lost steam on what I wanted to make, and so I was like, oh, what if I just make a ton of little buildings? Which, like, in theory, I think I could do, but I just kind of went into this with the wrong mindset after I got, like, kind of, like, lost inspiration for some of them, and then kind of just pushed myself to keep making things for the sake of continuing the project. And so that was kind of, I think, where I failed with this, and why I didn't come back to this project and do anything with it. because I just didn't really end up caring about the little buildings. And that's, you know, I don't really want to work on something that I don't care about and have no feelings for, because it could have been cool. I could have had a nice, cool city come out of this, but I wouldn't have had any feelings towards any of the buildings. It would have just been like, cool, I made a big city, and that's it. So yeah, that's kind of where this ended up going. I wish that I got more done. It didn't really end up being a functional base either, which was kind of the problem, was I didn't have a settled place. That is something that basically I'm thinking about for the next season, is lore, having lore and story, because I was when I was watching, I've been watching the very, very long Hermitcraft tour video that Grian made, and he's gone to like everyone's bases, and that's kind of, and I was kind of surprised to realize how many people on the server kind of had lore for their bases. And I was like, yeah, that sounds like a fun motivator. I think I was like, oh, I don't want to put time and effort into making lore. I'm going to get too consumed in the lore and stuff. But I think it would help me be attached to what I want to build, and also give me a better direction. That would be nice. Sniffer Sanctuary sounds really cute. I feel like it would be nice to dedicate some lore into my build so that I kind of have feelings about it and can talk about it more, because there's not too much to say in this other than I thought it would be fun to do a vanilla village makeover, which I could put lore into, but I didn't put lore into it because I didn't have any ideas, and I went into it purely as like a aesthetic standpoint. And so, yeah, I think next season, lore would be fun. And I think the whole like tackling an underwater like maze system with the caverns and stuff, I think I could still go for that, because that's something I want to do, and I think it would be easy to have lore for that. So I have, like, you know, a couple ideas. I think something I really want to settle in is a forest. I want to like really use the biome around me, and so I might set up in like a taiga. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about setting up in like a not a taiga, a big woods, like old forest taiga, you know. And I keep thinking it would be cool to build into the biome and stuff, and do some cool stuff underground with the water and some underwater cave system. Because I just really, it's funny, but I actually really like the ocean and the water in Minecraft, but you never really go into it because of the fact that you can't really, like, unless you have like underwater breathing or whatever, it's kind of inconvenient. And so I want to build some underwater stuff that you can just kind of go into and see. I just never have conduits because I never think about getting them. But but yeah, so like next season, I think I want to do that. I want to try and use the biomes. I want to also really customize the biomes. Like, I want to use what's already there so that I don't get deep into like, oh, I gotta make my own biome from scratch. I want to use the biome, and I want to customize the biome, kind of make it feel like my own special thing, you know, with custom terrain and stuff like that. And I think that would be fun. And let's see, what else was I thinking? Oh right, with the data packs, the next season's going to be pretty similar to the current stuff. I'm not really changing anything much. We're going to have the same data packs for land generation, which is, let me find my mod list for the season. So the mods that we're going to have for like land generation is still going to be the same. It's going to be Geophilic, Explorify, and Hearths, or Hearths, however you want to say it. which are all like kind of like vanilla friendly in the sense that they don't add new biomes. They add new structures that are pretty similar to vanilla structures. There's also a new one that I am technically going to add. It's from the same person, called Stony Cliffs Are Cool, which is that it turns a lot of the cliff edges into having stone and not just dirt, which is a minor thing, but it does look really nice. And there's, I think, like a couple new structures in the Explorify one, one being a farmstead, which is just a lonesome little farm that can be found outside of villages. But I don't think there was much else. But yeah, so nothing crazy. But I think stuff like that kind of helps as well. I like working around that kind of stuff and finding structures and stuff. I would love to. I like the idea of the more peaceful structures, like the farmstead and the watchtowers and stuff, because kind of I feel like it kind of makes the villages more immersive with the rest of the world. And that, like, oh, the villagers exist in the world, and maybe they don't exist like directly in their villages. They have watchtowers and they have a little farmstead that's not in the village or whatever. So nothing crazy. But otherwise, I don't think there's going to be any other mods. But the way that it changes terrain and stuff, I think will also make it more fun to work with. And so I'm looking forward to that. And the new season as well will be on 1.21.4, which means that we'll also have the Pale Gardens. And that's also kind of why resetting is kind of worth doing now, because even though I've refreshed the chunks on this map when we updated to like having the cherry woods and the trial chambers, I think it's probably best if we just, have a new map to generate, because I don't really know how much new stuff generates whenever I reset chunks. It's kind of random. So I'm also very excited for the pale wood. That white wood, I don't know how I'll use it, but I am so glad to have like a white wood like that. It's really bright, but I think it'll be really nice, especially for like building houses like cottages and stuff. That it's especially really nice. There's not like a ton of pale white blocks like that are good for building houses and stuff that isn't like diorite or like wool, mushroom stems perhaps, which I love mushroom stems, but they are a pain to get, which really sucks. But yeah, I think that's like kind of it for my area and most of my thoughts about my own base. Minecraft is definitely like, I love Minecraft, but it's hard trying to figure out how to build sometimes and keep up with the motivation. I get like overwhelmed with all the blocks and stuff, and especially in survival, because you have to get said things, and I'm not always up for the grinding that is required for some of those materials. I really wish I was, and I think that's also kind of why I simplified this project to being just like vanilla base or vanilla houses and villages, because I was like, oh, I'll just use sandstone. That's it. Only sandstone and pretty much nothing else, because it's easy to get and I don't have to grind for it. And that's true. And I definitely didn't dislike working with these blocks. I think it's kind of actually fun to be limited like this. But it just also kind of sucks because I do want to build cooler things and bigger things. And that's something that I'm probably going to do this next season, is really focus on building like one base, just one place, and I'll work on one home and expand from there. But I don't really want to get sidetracked and not know what to work on. I'd like to be able to utilize just building one space, even if that means changing it a ton. In the first season, I kind of fell apart with my own base because of the fact that I just lost inspiration for what I had planned. And I should have just changed what I was going to do, and maybe even just like up and moved completely. But I just didn't do that. And so I want to make sure I don't really stick to one place or stick to one project just because I said I would. And if I want to completely change my plans, then I'll just do that, because I think that would probably help me a lot. But yeah, I think that's kind of it. Let me go. I'm gonna go back to spawn real quick, and yeah. So let's see. What is today? Today is the 1st. So in a couple days, the server is gonna go down, and I will back up the entire map, and it will be available for download. And then on the weekend, I will hopefully have it all ready. The one thing that's kind of annoying is that, like, I technically wanted to wait a little longer for certain mods to be available. And they're not mods that the server needs, it's just mods that I tend to use when I'm on the server, and they're not all updated, which kind of sucks. It's a bit annoying, but that's how it is whenever Minecraft updates, is having to wait. Having to wait for mods. And hopefully other mods that I need will be available sometime soon. And yeah, back at my little starter base that has nothing interesting in it. I also forgot about all my horses because I was planning on breeding horses this season, but I didn't do that. I think that's something. I think my other projects aside from my own base is, I'm not really sure how much we should enforce ground travel. Like, I know this season we kind of delayed getting the elytra and killing the dragon just for that fact. I don't think I'm going to stop anyone from doing that right away, but I think for my own purposes, I'm still going to try and utilize ground travel for a while, even without the elytra, because I think it would just be nice. It was nice having this minecart track, and it was fun building them. One thing I think I'm going to do for data packs, we're going to have all the typical, like, crafting stuff that we've already had, but there's probably a new crafting one I'm going to add. A new crafting one that I'm going to add that allows you to make powered rails with copper instead of just gold and iron, I think. And so, like, you can use different metal to make rail tracks, which I think will probably help a lot with the cost. But I think going to the end early is still fine because, yeah, ender pearls would be nice to have, and XP in general would be nice to have. But I'm probably gonna try and keep to ground travel just because it's fun. And look at all these cats. It's so many cats. But yeah, it's wild to realize it's been over a year of this. Oh god, my elytra's almost gone. It's wild that's been almost like over a year since this map started. This year kind of like, it's kind of crazy. I feel like I played quite a bit, but also, like, towards the end, holiday season always kind of makes things slower, and so it's no surprise at this point things have kind of slowed down quite a bit, and it's probably worth starting our next season. So yeah, I guess that's going to be the stream for today because I don't really have too much else to do, and I've shown, I believe, all that I can show for the map. I'm glad that Peter could get on earlier to kind of help show around stuff, especially the Nether Hub. But yeah, so here's to another season. I don't think I'll be opening applications for the server right away, or I don't know. I don't think so because I feel like the server's, like, in a state where it's never been super active, and I don't really think adding more people is gonna help with that. I don't really want to fall into a pattern of, like, having to open applications just because we're starting a new season and just because there's not a ton of activity. The server is just gonna be as it is, I think. A new season always helps, and I don't really intend for this server to be anything bigger than what it is right now, honestly. So yeah, I think we're good as we are. and I will hopefully, I don't know if I'll stream the first day of the season starting because it's literally only in a couple days. But we'll see. I'll hopefully do at least one stream though for the beginning of the season. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see everyone again soon for another stream on the new season. Bye.